Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Road to Number 1 in the world. This is Zigzag here, and this is the second episode of Road to Number 1 that is on a community world, which I'm still just very excited about. Now, last episode, we took some serious losses. We went down from 80th position to 150th, but since the ranking update, climbing is much easier as well as falling, so there should be much more variance. I actually still have real confidence that we're going to come up with some wins today and actually push up a bit. So let's just see. I really think the map really should benefit us, and our first opponent here is Kratsu, who I know is a really good moving player, pro-French player, so we have to guess basically instantly on most of these rounds in my opinion. This is Senegal and it should be somewhere near the coast, so I'm just going to go straight for that. But yeah, basically, Kratsu is a very strong player, great at 5K'ing, I would say a little bit weaker when it comes to no moving and stuff like that. Obviously this is moving game, so it's not that advantageous for us overall as a format, but I do think I know my tactics for this, so it should be relatively simple in that way. And there we go. Already first round was a good little bit of damage there, going to be a couple hundred points. So yeah, Kratsu, obviously he played in the World Cup, definitely a known player, that's for sure. I actually played with him in a Rainbow tournament before, good lad, but yeah, we want to beat him today. So this one is looking like somewhere in Kyrgyzstan, and I was thinking somewhere around Karakol, but maybe the mountains are too close? Just trying to think, we could be in this kind of area here, with the kind of smaller mountain to the north there. I would say that's actually quite likely. Look, it could just be Bishkek, but I'm not really sure what the hill would be north. It's kind of like in a valley there, whereas this hill here seems to fit really nicely. But we are going north to south, so we have to be in some kind of a town, and I'm not sure where that would be. And yeah, well, it's just, okay, it was this stuff here. So there is actually hill north there. I always forget that. That's 700 points damage. I really should have checked the road angle. That would have been advantageous there because obviously we couldn't have really been where I clicked. Okay, next one here is looking like somewhere in Eastern Europe. Is that Maltese number plate? No, it's a Spanish flag as well. So this should be the north of Spain, I'd imagine, just based on the vibes. I would just go straight North Spain here and hope that he didn't quite work it out yet, but we'll see. He's probably scanning for information. It's going to be really interesting. I always like playing against people with very different play styles because it's easy for me to make my decisions. I just go quickly, and then we just see what happens, really. So yeah, we got place names here. I doubt they're going to be findable. And oh, he actually managed to find something at least that gave him the state. So this is the problem. In urban locations, he's even going to be able to get those clues really quickly, because I guess wasn't that bad, but he's already been able to pull out a nice one there. So at a disadvantage so far, this one's going to be somewhere Gatan, so we're in Sweden. It kind of looks Finnish though, so I just want to go to an intersection here. Definitely kind of looks Finnish. It's interesting. So I just want to check this sign here again. It's definitely Swedish. So I'll click like around here maybe. Galva, I think it feels good. Like it actually feels a bit Finnish. So I will go a bit further north here just on that fact. Because a lot of the kind of stuff that feels like this is along the coast here. So I'm just kind of lining it up a little bit. Not really sure, but it should just be Sweden because of the only Swedish language. Although, you know, sometimes I think there are places. Yeah, okay, that's good. That's good. I should have gone Galva, but at least it's some nice damage. But there are places, I think it's always bilingual in Finland. I don't think you'd ever have pure Swedish apart from on Åland. Okay, next one here, we've got rock walls. I'm talking too much. Let's just concentrate here. Okay, it's just going to be somewhere in central Guatemala there. So I'd probably go around here, but it could just be around Guatemala City. Definitely not worth spending any time on this round because it's 1.5 times damage and it's a pretty straightforward one. I should just be somewhere in that central kind of mountainous region. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see. I saw he has quite high rating, so that's a nice guess, by the way. If we can pull this win, then obviously we're recouping a lot of the damage done on the last episode, and I do kind of back us to win if we get the right rounds here. So this one is New Zealand. I think this is North Island, just based on the flowers and everything. Not really sure if it would be around Hamilton or Northland. I'll go straight for Hamilton here, put the pressure on. Maybe Northland is more likely with these hills, but regardless, we're not too far away. I don't think it's South Island. I'm pretty sure it's not. So I feel good about my guess, or further north. But we shall see. Okay, it was Hamilton, that's good. He just plonks middle of the North Island, which is obviously also pretty close, so just 192 points of damage there. Ooh, we made some bad guesses at the start, but the guesses so far since then have been quite nice. Okay, next one here should be somewhere in like Norway or something like that. Now this is a bit of a problem, because this could be quite far north, and I often screw it up. So that's to our north there, actually. I actually may just go for a little bit of extra info here. I don't really know what I'm going to find, but I just want to see if there is actually anything. Okay, that's land in the distance. So could this be Lofoten area? Yes, it could be. We could be something like that. I really don't mind that. I'm just trying to gauge everything here. We have relatively few trees, and they are kind of small, so I'm going to go for it. We still don't die if we're completely wrong, and I'm pretty sure we should be somewhere up there. Like, grass on the roofs also make me feel good about my guess. It could also be, like, further up north this direction here, but somewhere around this direction should be the right answer, so I'm pretty sure it's not south. Let's see here. And, okay, we was Lofoten, and not really sure what we're saying north there. Actually interesting, but we get good damage, so that's at least something. Okay, next round here in the US somewhere. It's going to be fairly far south, I think. It doesn't feel that like hot here, but we do have snow damage on the road here. Okay, let's check this out. So, ooh, jumping into something else here. Yeah, this looks very maybe like Kansas, Nebraska kind of thing here. I think I'll go Kansas here. I'll just send it straight in. But yeah, I can see even South Dakota working. It's just like some of this architecture, some of the trees and everything don't feel too north. So I couldn't even be surprised if it was like Texas or Oklahoma. And it was instead Colorado. Wouldn't have gone Colorado, but he also got the vibe there, so it's not really just 500 points of damage, nothing too crazy, especially on US. It can get crazy. I guess it makes sense with like the snow damage to the road though. Okay, next one here, double yellows in US, and we have a California plate there, I would say. Plates shouldn't help too much, but we should actually go for some other ones here. Maybe some locals are driving. So, do we actually get this plate here? That, what's that? It's completely else. That's a completely different plate, I think. Okay, let's actually go back a stage here. One more. Okay, I just want to get plates, honestly. Because landscape-wise, I mean, I would assume it's like Nevada or something like that, but I'm not entirely sure. These are all traveling plates, so they're really useless. It's some national park, and it has relatively few trees. So Utah, Nevada. It does kind of feel more Nevada, I would say, but I'm not really sure where. Yeah, I'm not really sure where this would be, honestly. Like, it could be down there. I think it's more likely to be... I think we could kind of click kind of this here and be fairly okay with it, I want to say. No front plate there. Yeah, this is difficult for me. I'm not really sure what I think. And I'd love to get more of a gauge on the plates, but I don't. So I think I'll just guess here. He might be like cooking up some 5k, so better to just go and accept our fate. If we die here, we die here. That's okay. Definitely an interesting landscape. Like, it's very distinctive. I'm sure many of my viewers would have been here and know it immediately from seeing it. Okay, well, South Dakota. Wow. So that's almost enough to win. He goes Texas border there. It's 2.5k. Honestly, if I just clicked Wyoming, we would have been in with the win there, but it was a difficult round, to be fair. He completely misjudged it. I pretty much misjudged it too. This one feels south, and we have a tuk-tuk that's normally found around there, I think. So, yeah, these kind of tuk-tuks with the umbrella roof are normally found around where I clicked. So, hopefully, I mean, I got the south vibe anyway, so he might as well, but if he misses that, then obviously that's going to be huge for us. So let's see where he goes. And yeah, we basically 5k. He goes all the way north there, and that is GG. So how much do we get off this? This could be huge, obviously. 18 points. We're already right back up, close to where we were in the last episode. GG's to Kratzu there. And let's see if we can play him again or play someone else, because obviously that was very nice. Okay, so I mean, on that US round, I probably could have just insta-guessed, but honestly, it didn't really affect the outcome too much, so that's fine. Next player is 1k rated only, so it's not going to be huge points, but hopefully we have an advantage for that reason. Now, I don't see anything this round. I think it's because I got the blink mode script on, so let's get rid of that and actually see the round here. This could be huge damage, obviously, if we don't get it in time. Okay, here we are. It should be Columbia, and it feels kind of northern Columbia to me. Let's get to the intersection here. Ooh, this is a very different... This is a weird feel, actually. It could be like... It could be a number of places, but I do think it is north. Yeah, I'm happy to go like one of these towns or something. I'm just going to go for it here, guys. Don't want him to get anything too useful. That's interesting. These kind of tricycles, it makes you think of the Amazon. So maybe it could be something down here, but it's probably, yeah, it is just north. Yeah, the vibe was more north, but something about the infrastructure felt quite like almost like a Iquitos or like Leticia or something like that. Anyway, next round here should be somewhere in Malaysia, which I do like. Let's see if we can see any metas here. Ooh, this is the kind of Terengganu vegetation. So I'll go straight for it here. I don't really have like a great second idea, so that should be fine. Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's good. Do we see anything else? Like, let's check out the next poll here. Ooh, it was Taranganu. Excellent. Taranganu vegetation, actually. When I was playing against Steak, he came up with that meta. And, yeah, it really works. That kind of weed-looking, you know, 5-leafed plant is very common in that area. Okay, next one here, we've got long grass, and do we have a phone code? That's what we really want to see here. I think we can maybe get closer there, or read it somewhat better. Not necessarily, though. Just checking that I was recording. Geoguessr style, you know. Okay, will we have a phone number here? If not, then I'll just guess, but I would say, like, Piaui or something like Goiás or Tocantins should work nicely here. I don't really see anything here. So, yeah, long grass and this kind of bushes, I would say, gets here and should be okay. Maybe should have used the road angle here. I wouldn't be surprised if lining it up... Ooh, that's actually Mato Grosso. Bad damage there. Over 1,000 points goes back to him. Just plonking the direct middle, but definitely worked out nicely. Yeah, I still think I like my guess better. So I don't know if going back would actually change much there. Next one here, we've got the 88. These all look like Finnish names, and look, we've got like this kind of moss on the ground, which is common like in Murmansk. So I wouldn't be surprised if going that kind of latitude would work here. Now the 88 seems pretty small. I think I'll just guess. Do we have any elevation or anything? It's pretty tall trees, actually, so I'll go a bit further south here. Let's just middle hedge it like that. That's what he did last time. Let's see if it works out for us this time. Oh, actually found the place. That's interesting. 88. Okay, 88 was pretty findable. He just found the 88. Should have looked, but I didn't. Okay, there we go. 1.5 times damage. We're at a bit of a deficit here. We've got a bit of action on Guatemala here. Kind of got a north vibe off this one, so I'll just plonk it north. We can make up some nice points if it is. What's the road angle here? I never check, so let me actually just do that. We don't have the blue thing on the car, but it is fairly north-south. So I'll try this. I mean, this angle's not exactly lining up, though. Could it be this kind of area here? Maybe. I don't know. It's probably just like south stuff, in which case we're kind of losing a lot of points here. Maybe I should just hit middle hedge. Okay, it was north. Wow. That road. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever guessed that road correctly in my life, but it at least gives us 700 points. So that's nice. Getting the north vibe immediately there. Okay. Next one here is like Nigeria. This has been a very back and forth game so far. This, I would probably just click middle, or like middle south. So maybe around Benin City or this kind of area here. I'm just going to go for it. I feel like it's a good guess. Alternatively, I feel like this is a good guess, honestly, but it can be anywhere in this southern region. I mean, it gets a bit dustier down here. This is more like wet. So I think my guess is good, but we'll see. I'm really not sure. Oh, and he goes for Senegal. Misses the Gul meta here, which is obviously going to net us the win. And it was just near Lagos there. So not the best guess from us, but obviously gives us 6 points. And that's what I mean, guys. Even against someone who's low rated within the context of the new update, still gives us 6 points, which is just very, very gratifying indeed. Here's our next opponent, who is Strefan. And definitely enjoying this update, guys. I think it's really just the best update they've done. Okay, here we have an interesting round. Should be somewhere in Bhutan. Good that I could work it out quickly here. Our opponent probably will work this out, all things considered, but it is fairly difficult. I mean, you often get misty coverage in Bhutan, and yep, he gets it. That is all pretty standard there. So let's head through to the next round here. This is looking like Sri Lanka. Should be pretty far north with the redness of the soil and the flatness here. Although I could see other places too, I suppose. Maybe it's not all the way north, actually, because it does kind of have a lot of vegetation. So I was thinking maybe around this area here, something like that. I'm not really sure where the roads run. Alternatively, it just does feel coastal with so many palms. Just trying to work out here. You do have to kind of guess north here, I think, with this vegetation, and it was north indeed. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I don't know why I didn't commit north. It just like, yeah, it felt like a bit too lush or something. Regardless, he goes for the same guess, so it's fine. This almost felt like Monaco or something like that, but I'm happy to be wrong. Well, it's Generation 4, so it's not. It should actually be somewhere in Austria, I imagine. Let's go down to the intersection here. Do we have the place name here? Ischgl. I mean, the GL ending is very, like, ending with an L with another consonant is very Austrian. Then the actual place here, oh, there it is. Nice. Okay, so we got the place. Now, will our opponent get it? Maybe not though. It is in the Panhandle, so that actually might be harder to find if you don't think of it. And yeah, we get the 5k there, and our opponent is in Innsbruck, which is a good guess, but obviously netting us a few hundred points there is nice. Okay, so sometimes searching is good, Oscar. I need to remind myself that sometimes. Okay, next one here, looking like Slovenia, maybe. Long antenna, so maybe Montenegro. Let's just go to the intersection for some language here. Yeah, this is looking very Montenegrin. Indeed, we have the flag there and everything. Kotor or Podgorica. What mountains do we have here? Some north. I'll go Kotor. But yeah, I don't know what's better. Okay, let's just this one instead. That's fine. Good guess from our opponent. I'm going to say it, guys. He's from Europe. He might have been there. I know a lot of people get annoyed by me saying that as if every European's been everywhere, but you know, I like to say it sometimes. Why not? Next one here is like, is this British Columbia? Maybe. Okay, let's see if we can get any evidence of that here. Phone code or anything would be nice. Yeah, it does kind of feel like it might be. Dead end? 208. I don't think that's British Columbia. So then, if it's not, maybe... is it though? 208. No, I don't think so. It does look like BC. I'm going to guess right on the border then. I would guess like maybe Montana border or something like that. 208. That could fit because like mostly these states have like zeros in the middle of the phone code. So I'll just try it, guys. I don't know. I feel like it's a hard round regardless, so we're unlikely to get knocked out or anything like that. We'll find out soon enough. Could be Idaho as well. Could be Washington, maybe. Okay, it was Idaho. Yeah, just kind of central Idaho there. Opponent also goes for Montana. Just 750 points of damage. That's fine. Really look like Canada, but that's just the Rocky Mountains vibe, I think. Next one here is Argentina, maybe. Yeah, definitely Argentina. And then we've got place names here. Obviously, we have to look at these, unfortunately. Santa Rosa, I've definitely heard of. So Santa Rosa is... I would have thought somewhere around here. Santa Rosa... And it definitely looks like that kind of area. Santa Rosa is there to our kind of south. I mean, it should be like this, maybe. So what about these other place names here, then? I mean, we'll just guess. I feel like I'm in the right spot anyway, so... okay, what's there? Yeah, no, Corona gets it. Also, as well. What did I say? It was south or east? I think it was south, and then I just guessed west of it. I don't know what I was doing, bro. But yeah, this is why I hate signs, because it just does not advantage me. Next one here is it Croatia or... I mean... You know what I'm saying? I think this is going to be Czechia, but I think it could also be somewhere in Slovakia as well, so I'm going to check that out. No black top of the sign there. What about everything else here? I think it's actually feeling more Slovakian overall. Plate also looks Czech though, so I guess I'll just guess halfway. Let's just do that. It was indeed Czech. Okay, so Czech number plates, they don't have any red symbol, and also the like letters are kind of, the letters and numbers are kind of separated quite wide from each other, so you can often make that out through the blur. So even though I kind of got a Slovak vibe, Czechia worked better for sure. This is France, southern. Just gonna go for it here. Relatively short of the guess, so Grenoble should be a fine hedge here. This also could be more difficult for our opponent, but we do have the blue thing here on the pole, so presumably once they find the pole, they will be fine. And it was southern indeed, near Montpellier instead, but we get a good guess there, so that's 1,000 points of damage. Bring it back into the balance. Indeed, we're in the lead now, which is great. Next one here is Chile. I hate Chile on Duels, man. It's one of my least favorite countries to get. Oh, no, it's not. It's actually going to be somewhere in Guatemala, which suits me much better. I don't know. Chile is like, it's always in the desert half, which I just suck at guessing. Anything in the green section I'm fine with, but especially like around Santiago and then up to Copiapo is just really bad. Okay, that was indeed west, and we get a little bit more points here. So yeah, actually the last two rounds have both been pretty nice. Strefan is still playing well though, so definitely can't count him out yet. This is Nigeria, which our opponent missed last time. I would probably be thinking just somewhere not too far from like Benin City or something like that. Yeah, just gonna go for it. Anywhere in this section again if possible, I believe. It's not a divided highway, so probably where I clicked would be a divided highway, I imagine. Oh no, oh it is, yeah. So not a good plonk necessarily, but I do think it's that area, so we should be okay, I imagine. We should have actually checked the car meter here maybe though. No, it was up there, very good. Okay, our opponent doesn't get that close this time, so that's big damage, 2.1k. Okay, so now we just need to like close it out nicely here. So this should be Mexico, I imagine. Although it could be something else. That's actually Brazilian plates, is it? Yeah. Or is it? I don't know. Let's just move over here. So we got round poll. We do have Brazilian polls. 3-3 is in Minas Gerais, and it should be like just the third biggest city. So I guess I'll just go like that. What about landscape-wise? We do have... I'm just going to go for it here. I'm sure it says the place name somewhere here, but I feel like he's going to find it soon as well. If he doesn't know phone numbers, then we surely have some kind of advantage just guessing near the bigger cities here. I just hope it's not like Uberlandia or something like that. But the landscape feels more this kind of area with the tropicalness, and it was up there, so that should be enough to finish him off. Not a bad guess, honestly, going down there. It's a relatively fine hedge, but yeah, just outplunked him there. 8 points of rating there, and look, gosh, my guy, he really needs to get a longer skirt. Like, this is just not modest, is it, guys? Come on now. Zigzag avatar, like, we need a longer skirt. Definitely Haram, definitely Haram. Okay, Ik Eat Arthur here, or Arthur. I think we've played him before at some stage, I believe. So, or maybe he's just in the Discord or around the Geoguessr community. I've definitely heard the name before, so should be an interesting one here. Poltops. Okay, let's go for looking for some clues here. That's the northern Gaiwaya. This could be Hokkaido. Wouldn't actually count it out, although the architecture doesn't feel quite right, I would say. Okay, maybe just more Tokyo area then. Though it is northern Gaiwaya here, and it's very flat, so I don't know what this is actually. Well, that's a Tohoku plate, and we seem to have like post east here, I would say, is most likely. So let's just pick a place that actually gets relatively flat. Like this city works really nicely, I think. Sendai also works, but I'll go for the, what about the vegetation? Yeah, it feels relatively north. I'll go for the north one. We'll find out soon enough what it actually is. Ooh, we have the Fukushima car. So where's Fukushima? Fukushima's actually down here, so we're probably right around like Sinchi. Oh, it is up there. Ooh, I thought that was only in Fukushima. It's actually also in Iwate. So yeah, our opponent goes for Fukushima. Yeah, that's what I would have done. But apparently, we went against the color meta and it paid off. Okay, nice. Next one here, we've got some relatively, yeah, is this kind of like a northern Chile? Yeah, it is. Okay, let's just guess relatively quickly here. So I want to get a sense for the like vegetation as well though. So let's kind of click out. I'm just trying to get towards landscape because I hate urban. I prefer landscape. So here we have a ridge north. We have ridges all sides actually. And we have a fair amount of trees. I might just click halfway here though. Like, I don't know if we're going to get too much else here, you know. It does feel fairly northern the more I look at it, and it is quite poor as well. So, man, now we don't have any multis yet, so I'm not too worried. I won't stress about it. I might just go. It's not that Kalmar. It could be Kalmar. I think it feels like a bigger town, so why not? Let's give it a go. And okay, it was right near there. That's excellent. And our opponent guesses the town. After stuff there. So only 200 points, which is very fortunate for us, but wow, not a pleasant round in any stretch of the imagination. Just after I was complaining about it, of course we got it. Okay, this is somewhere in France, and it feels, oh, this is the architecture. This is the architecture I would say typical of here. I think like around Cannes or something like that. Well, I'm not pronouncing it right, am I? I don't know, Cannes. Like it's this area here rather than this area, I would say, with these two chimneys either side. Okay, well, it's just Brittany. I feel like, yeah, like this area has a lot of it. Probably Brittany too, with those two chimneys either side of the top of the roof. Okay, ooh, a bit of Japan action again, I would say. This one's a bit different though. Yeah, okay, so I want to go for poles here again, because Japan is just so teeming with poles, it's often a good idea. This is a lot of bamboo, so thinking more south. We get into Generation 4 coverage here. Interesting. So yeah, I mean, my internet's also just sucks for moving, so that's another reason I don't like it. Okay, opponent guesses here. Oh, we're out of the intersection. Okay. Yeah, I would say that, if I could find Japan, wow, that was a bit of a bad one. I would say that, actually Kyushu is most likely with, like, oh yeah, it was. Okay, couldn't get my words out there. What's it called now? Shukogu is also possible there with that amount of bamboo and that amount of kind of like almost autumn coverage. The next one here should be Puerto Rico. Yeah, it is. We got the exit 95 there. We can actually look for this. It's 1.5 times damage, so I probably won't, but let's just see here. Yeah, I'm not gonna look for it, unfortunately. In case you guys like 5K, you're not on the right channel. That's clearly not my thing, but to be fair, today it hasn't really hurt us too much. Well, hurt us a little bit there, though. To be honest, that was going to be bit of a challenge to find. I probably could have just looked at where the mountains were, though. They were probably a bit north there, which would have suggested south. Okay, double damage here on round number 6. What are we looking at? Some South Island, Japan, New Zealand, I would say. Road does feel very South Island. The rolling landscape as well, with like kind of smaller hills, I really like for there. I think I'm just going to go for it here, guys. I don't really see what else I'd guess here, so I'm really happy with just like a gore hedge here. Ooh, we both go for it. We both go for it. That's really interesting. That's definitely looking like South Island, and it was just Hamilton. Ooh, so that makes me really think I should have gone for more clues, but yeah, I mean, he went for the same thing. It's okay. Next one here is going to be somewhere in Luxembourg, Generation 2 with these bollards. Always going to be Luxembourg. Ooh, you know, it could be Germany. It's not out of the question, but we do have the normal guardrail, so surely Lux. And it was indeed, although very close to Germany. What are we close to there? Near Saarburg. Okay, so 80 points of damage there. Up to triple damage already, and not much has happened, so I'm hoping for some harder rounds. Maybe in Australia would be nice to have. We haven't had any of those, I don't think. This is Friedhof. Was that German, actually? Yeah, okay, so that's Evangelisches Friedhof. Where would we be, then? We have street signs. That's no good. He's from this part of the world, so I feel like I should just guess. Is it Hamburg? No, I don't think so. I think it's a bit hilly, maybe, for Hamburg, although the architecture fits. I would say this could be a very similar place to the last round, honestly. Probably just Ruhr area, or maybe a bit south of it. Cologne, like, Hedge would be fine here, I think. Could even be, like, Bielefeld, though it doesn't exist, so I don't know. And it was just Essen there. Yeah, very close to the last round. Well, you know, not super close, but definitely, you know, not far from his home, if he is indeed Belgian. Okay, that's fine for us. Next round here. Did we get some Australia finally? No. Though, what is it? It's Russia. I've been practicing my Russia here. Let's see what antenna we have. Hey, that's interesting. I would say, ooh, what is that? Okay, let me just move here to see the antenna better. Okay, that's interesting. So, let me clutch it up here. The A antenna, these are secret matters, I can't share too much, but the A antenna should place you, well, wow, under pressure is so much harder to remember. I think, like, Samara has quite a bit, otherwise it should just be around Moscow. I don't think it looks like Samara or Orenburg, so Moscow is feeling best next, I think. Yeah, just somewhere around Moscow, surely. Yeah, I feel good about that, I believe. Yeah. Okay, I will actually just look around a little bit further, because it kind of reminds me of further east in Russia. So, what about this landscape now? This is very different. It's very dry all of a sudden, which I like better, I think, for my guess. Yeah. Maybe even considering, like, a little bit further south, but we do have birches here, so that would indicate north. Yeah, I'm actually going to switch my guess. Ooh, what does that say? Minsk. I'm switching down here a little bit. We'll see what happens here. Oh, no, it was all the way over there where I was going to go. I don't really know where I had my mark. Moscow is feeling best next, but that's huge damage, 3.7k. Being a meta slave, I don't know. It didn't work that time. I've been working on my Russia a lot, and yeah, I think it's going to be better overall, but that round was just quite difficult. I think that dryness was definitely baiting me. Okay, this is West Kalimantan. That's what came to mind first. Could also be, I think West Kalimantan's feeling good. Ooh, that's interesting roofs, though. So what about this pole top? Actually, ooh, long support bars. This is weird, no? I'm getting mixed vibes off these, because this is a meta here. Fake tiles, though. Oh, man. That's an interesting round. I think West Kalimantan is still working best here now. Don't think there's anything else I can really use here. Ooh. Yeah, best. Yeah, I don't know those metas. What about roofs here? Let's check those quickly. Again, does this at all look like a Sulawesi roof? Not really. I think I should just go for it here. The fake tiles. Oh, we have uneven poles as well. This is messing with my head, bro. I don't know what that is. What should that be? I have to go Cully here. I might just hedge middle Cully. I don't know. This is so confusing, bro. I hope he didn't find anything. What the hell is this? Okay, it's South Sula. And that's enough to knock us out, actually. Oh, wow, we are lucky. 51 points, let's get a big country. Come on, baby. Is it Australia? No, it's not. It's like northern Portugal. Oh, no. That's no good. Or is it actually just northern Peru or southern Peru? Maybe southern then. I never know with rounds like this, but I think I would go here. Actually, Ayacucho to Cusco area here seems the best here. It doesn't really feel like tropical. Gosh, that's scary. We could still win on this round if he goes north. He's probably just going to hedge Lima, which may work, honestly. And, ooh, oh, is he closer? He is further away. Thank goodness, bro. We actually would have lost their 99 points. Oh my gosh. And I just could have gone north and won. Oh no. I mean, it was my first thought, but I really thought looking around it was going to be south. And this is terrible again. Though, I think we can get the city here, hopefully. Now, this is Gen 3, and we have the silver polo card. I think it's Lagos, which is terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's as bad as possible. Let's go, like, central Lagos here. Man, we actually have to be, like... Oh man, we have to be closer. We have to be the right suburb here with 51 points left. It's a big city. He should get Lagos. He should. And we might just die here. But we deserve to die, honestly, after some of those guesses. And oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's 1 kilometer difference. Holy crap, 25. Oh my gosh, bro. That's insane. That's insane. He should have just gone for something. Instead, he just kind of plonks middle like me. Okay, 5.5 times damage. Oh no, why do we have to get this? We should probably just plonk with... That's the number 4, is it? I don't know what the meaning of that is, to be honest with you. What is the vibe here? East Mountains as well as North. Is this like maybe something down here or something like this? Maybe this kind of vibe? I don't know. Maybe I might just go for it. What about the number 4? Don't really see that. I don't think it's that useful. I'll just go for it. I don't know. Screw it, guys. We need a big country anyway. If he finds like a area code, he probably just beats us here. Hopefully he doesn't. It does give me a south vibe, I have to say. Put the pressure on, baby. Let's see it. What do we have here? Oh, yeah, that's GG's. Unfortunate. What were those? East Mountains? Were just the East Mountains, of course. I don't know what I was thinking. But, there we go. That was a good duel, and he does 25 points of rating to us. That's unfortunate. I don't know, that Indonesia round, like, there were so many metas. That was a good example of a round where, like, talking the whole time is not an advantage. Oh, Alex. Bro is, like, one of the top rated on the whole leaderboard, so this would be an insane game. Okay, I'll shut up about that Indonesia round. Let's get straight into it here. Okay, so we got Japan. It's a country I'm strong on, so let's go for info here. Honestly, bro, the movement is really, also does hinder me, I have to say. Complaints at the moment. This is Kansai, I think. Yeah, okay, no, it's, Chubu. Chubu Kansai kind of vibe, though. So I will go Shizuoka, I think. Wait, no. Yeah, maybe, interesting. Yeah, Shizuoka should be fine here, I imagine. But maybe it could be a bit further north. Like, maybe Nagano is better. I might just, like, hedge at southern Nagano here. And, okay, it was just Mie there. Interesting. Yeah, okay, it was Kansai thing, and I didn't click near Kansai. I'm actually so dumb. We could have made some nice points there, but that's okay. It was only round 1. Next one here, Romania, I would say. Just go fast, maybe. Let's check it out here. Oh, that's actually Poland. With the mountains there like that, this should be Zakopane area, I would imagine. So I'll just go like that. What does this say here? Ooh, Brzegi. Interesting. That's probably findable, to be honest. I imagine it's not too far from us, unless it was down here or something like that. Oh, yeah, and we're right there on the border with Slovakia. That makes perfect sense. Good guess from him, though, as well. That's to be expected. So, Alex. I don't really know too much about the guy. It's not, like, that well-known of a player, but if we win this duel, it's all worth it. Okay. Here we are. Long antenna, but with Finnish snow poles. I think we should just guess here. Is it tilted? No. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, that's definitely Finland. Although, surely Norway is not possible here. Is that a bit of a hill in the distance? I think it is. I think I will opt a little bit further north here, like this kind of thing. We'll see. Okay, it was a bit further north there. Good guess from our opponent. Not really a surprise, though. It did kind of have some hilliness. Probably should have gone further north. Just wanted to hedge in case. Okay, next one here. What have we got going on? Maybe a bit of Thailand action or something like that. Looks like it's going to be some Bangladesh here. That's interesting. So do we have a guy hanging out the side of the car here. That is a meta for different places. I haven't remembered the different guys who hang out of the car, but I'll try northeast here. And it was actually there. But that's good, because he got it, and we don't lose too many points. So, good plonk, and this guy really knows his metas, apparently. That is impressive. Okay, next one here, 1.5 times damage. We should be in Japan again, which I'd say I like, but we'll see. Okay, this is Hokkaido, I imagine, with this vegetation. Oh no, Tohoku, so we just go fast here. And he's already guessed. Okay, so let's give it a moment's thought here. I mean, we have the cabbage, and we have kind of north Tohoku metas, so we just kind of click around here, I imagine. Aomori even is probably more likely, so we'll just go for that. And it was indeed Aomori. That's going to be some decent damage, and we should have clicked even further north, I guess, with the cabbage, but still 500 points, so I won't complain. Okay, so we are in the lead here, which is a high-pressure situation, but I'm chilling, I'm chilling. Double damage, and we are looking at some Senegal, and it is very dry in a way that would make me think more north here, but it's the white car as well, so I don't really know. I think I would just click kind of near Dakar here. This should be fine. Road angle, yeah, again, this could be the type of round where road angle actually would kind of help, because it is kind of east to west, which is, I guess, less common. But we happen to get really close there, which is great. He goes south with the white car, so that's immediately putting us in a nice advantage. Bro gives us the wave emoji, okay. Let's hammer in our advantage here. 2.5 times damage. Okay, we are in where? Black car. I would say it was... What is this? Is this Israel or is this South America? I think it's Israel, right? Vegetation would make sense for that, like probably Palestine, really. Okay, let's get over here. Oh, it could be Turkey. Turkey sometimes has black car. Okay, I actually wanted to make it to that flag. Oh, but man, the lag is so real here. Bro, I can't see anything between the frames. This is tragic. What is that flag there? I mean, is this Turkey? I think we have to go Israel. Well, it looks like UAE flag. Shit. It's not. It's Jordanian, bro. Okay. No, it didn't register. It's 2.5 times damage already. Shit me, bro. What is that flag doing? Oh, it's just the Palestinian flag. I'm so dumb, bro. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, not too much to say there. That episode started so well, and yet it is really a nice demonstration of my shitty internet. There we go. GG's. Thanks for watching, guys. GG's to Geo, Alex, and I'll see you guys in a video very soon. Till next time, goodbye.